Well, one of my favorite things about Delmarva, really, is how much fun people often have giving back. You guys always find a reason to give back to the community and have a good time doing it. And we are talking about one of those events today. We are talking about the Kidney Walk coming up. To explain a little bit more, we have our friends. We have Nicole with the National Kidney Foundation and Laura, a local caregiver with Homewell. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, happy to have you. So this Kidney Walk, which I'm so happy Draper Media is a sponsor with the Kidney Walk as well, because we love stuff like this. But if you could just explain what it is.
Absolutely. So this is our 16th year for the Southern Delaware Kidney Walk at Cape Henlopen State Park. We're going to be at the Beach Pavilion on April 28th. The registration opens at 10, the walk kicks off at 11. Lots of food, lots of fun, lots of vendors, and most of all, a lot of people in the community that are affected with kidney disease or by kidney disease or have a loved one affected with kidney disease. So kidney disease is the 10th leading killer cause of death in the U.S. So 37 million people are estimated to have CKD. We're just very grateful for the support this community, particularly Sussex County. We raise a ton of money for kidney patients. It goes to fund them for services like transportation to and from dialysis. Maybe they need help with their groceries or their rent that month. Maybe it's a medical bill. All of the funds raised at the Kidney Walk go directly back into the community to support patients. And we're just really lucky to have partners like our platinum sponsor, Homewell Care Services, to really give back in a tangible way. So their owner is affected and was diagnosed with kidney disease, which sparked their involvement. And they can give back in a way that is tangible and helping real live people that are suffering with this disease right here in Sussex County.
Wow, that's great. I mean, it's great that you guys are doing that. I didn't know that it was one of the 10th leading causes.
Yeah, wow. And so there's no cure for kidney disease, so there's only treatment options, which one of those treatment options is dialysis, and there are several ways to receive dialysis, or a kidney transplant. And the other piece of the puzzle is not everybody's eligible for a kidney transplant, so they're on dialysis. So it's tough. It's a lifestyle change. It's really tough.
Yeah. And dialysis itself is a very long, hard process for everybody to go through. In some cases daily, but in other cases, 3 or 4 times a week.
Wow.
So,
Laura, you're a caregiver.
Yes.
Who are you a caregiver for?
I care for my son. My husband and I care for my son, Scott. And Scott was, he was diagnosed with diabetes back when he was 16. He's now 34. But when we came, we just moved to Delaware, and his kidney failure just started going into the critical stages once we came here. Kidney failure is a silent killer, so we could see he was just deteriorating, and we were actually advised to just let him pass peacefully. Scott is a handicapped child or young adult, and they didn't feel the need to have him go through anything extra. We asked what our options were, and they said, well, dialysis or a transplant, but they really didn't feel he was a candidate for either because of his overall condition. We said, well, we have to try something. So we went, we went to the transplant, the Christiana Care Transplant Center, and they were fantastic. They saw the need to do something, but one of the prerequisites of a transplant was that he had to be successful with dialysis for 3 months. And so we started on the dialysis. He was very successful. And we are very fortunate, as Nicole said, it is extremely hard to get a donor. And my husband, Steve, just happened to be a great match with my son. And so it was for us, it was a relatively quick process. It was less than a year that we started with the transplant office. We were able to get the donor, my husband, and then he received his kidney in October of 2022. So
how's he doing now?
He is doing fantastic.
Oh, good.
All his labs are so strong, so good. He's just rock solid right now.
Good, good. Well, hopefully that's going to be more people's story soon, right?
Yes.
You're going to be doing really, really well, and it's because of people like the National Kidney Foundation, too, raising this money. So I'm sure you inspired a lot of people today. How can people join the walk that's coming up?
Absolutely. We're looking for great weather. You're walking 3 miles at the beach. Lots of great things going on, family and fun. And so register at kidneywalk.org. You can just plug in your zip code and look for the walk and register a team, register as an individual. We still have some sponsorships available. Everybody is welcome to join us.
Sounds good. All right, you guys, don't forget that's April 28th, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Lauren and I were on the website earlier. A lot of local names, local businesses have already signed up, so good job, everybody. Well, thank you for sharing your stories, both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Of course,
Thank you.
of course. You guys can start going on that website right now, start signing up, making your teams and raising money. CoastLife will take a break, and we'll be right back.